Son of a bitch, who
It's a
did
new quick
that?
lap for Ricky, 29.62.
So that's what happened. So LZ Daly's going to lay down a 29.697, put him to P5 on the board. Let's check out that 21 machine right here, Randy Showers.
That's a new fast lap for Andrew, 29.60.
Okay, if you guys are hearing all right, just go ahead and throw that in the chat if you don't mind. And it'll test it.
It's a new quickest lap for 29.56.
Oh, look at that. Randy Showers sitting 16th with a 29.830, only a couple tenths off of Elsie there. All right, we're going to find Brandon Showers in the 23 truck right here. Brandon, you see him running the top side of the racetrack right now. We got a like, but I haven't got no comments on the audio yet. They probably can't even hear us, Brazy.
Oh, they can hear us. I checked it.
So I guess we're coming through loud and clear then.
We are.
Good deal. 34.79. That's going to put this driver 24th on the chart right now. Well, I don't think he set the world on fire with that lap, Brazy.
No, but sometimes sitting back doesn't hurt you.
He's going to take another lap here, though. So we'll have to see if his second lap's any stronger, and it looks like it might be. Across the line. Yes, he went down to a 29.741. Moved him up 10 spots. Currently sitting 14th. Hello, David. Welcome to the stream tonight, buddy.
So, listening to the stream, it sounds like you could be turned up a little bit and me turned down a little bit.
That's the problem. I'm wide open.
Oh, okay.
I could, well, if I could get to my sound settings in Windows, I could probably try something, but I can't get to them.
Oh.
I don't think I want to be here. Mike Mitchell's qualifying. I don't think I want to be here. I didn't think I wanted to be in there either. That's why I'm in the booth. No, I'm just kidding. I really wanted to be in there, but no, I'm in the booth. I'm not in there. I'm just going to try to talk a little bit louder, Brazy, see if that helps.
All right, and I will try and talk a little softer.
I can turn you down, actually. We'll try that right there, Brazy.
All right, here we go.
All righty.
That might be coming through with you about the same level as me, which is not loud enough. I don't know why. I got the mic cranked all the way up. It's just not, it's not working.
Like I said last night, if you don't have issues while you're streaming, did you actually stream?
I don't think so. I don't think.
What up, Mr. McCauley?
60 seconds.
Oh, Macaulay's in the chat.
Pulling double duty.
He's pretty consistent with that. He is pretty consistent with it. There's Ivan right there. He's in the chat too. Good luck, everyone. Look at the pole sitter tonight. Let's get that start grid up real quick.
30 seconds.
Starting P1 tonight. Look at that, Brazy. The number 60 truck of Nick Hunt. Into his outside in P2, you're going to see the driver of that number 2. Looked like he qualified pretty nice right here in the P2 spot, Mike Mitchell.
10 seconds.
You want to pick up the next one, Brazy?
All right, sir. So
Strong grid
next we
today.
got
Expect to
Andrew
finish
Wagner
in
at 44,
P23, car number 53.
Starting off in position 3 tonight. His outside is going to be Keaton Tripp in that 26.
EOL.
And you got Rick Fagone in that number 10.
Alright, rolling
next to
start
him
here.
is going
Stay
to be
behind
Austin.
WFO.
97, outside lane. Hey, you're ahead of the guy you should
I'm
be
blinking
following.
pretty good.
And you got
The pace speed is 56 miles per hour. Allow car number 97
Thank you.
to pass. Stay behind car 16 on the outside.
Who we got after that? Crazy.
So then we got Richard Holland is going to start in 9th in that 31. John Sanu is going to be next to him in 10th spot. Then you got LZ Daly in that number 6 is going to start 11th. Bert Wilson will be next to him in 70 car truck. And you got Michael McCauley in that 81 going to be starting 13th. Brandon Showers in 14th in that number 23. And the next row, you're going to have Seth Steele in that 66. Next to him is going to be Chuck Sweeting in that 75, starting in 16th tonight. You got Aaron Cummings in that 75.
Okay,
76,
Yvonne, check
sorry.
your belts one more time.
Starting in 17th. John T. Wimbish is going to be next to him in 18th. You got Jacob Daniels in that 72. Next to him, Randy Showers.
Inside. You're clear inside.
That was your top 20.
Starters in, we're green
Got a
flag
car
and
down
racing
low.
at Texas.
You are all clear low.
Wednesday. Amy Contractor Trucks here. We'll try to get the audio straightened
Inside.
out. I want to give these guys a few laps to get settled
Still
down. I'm
there.
going to have to drop the overlays to do it.
Still there.
We're going to drop the overlays and
Still
see
there,
if we can fix
still
it,
there.
Gracie.
Still there.
Good job so far.
The 44 though, all
Hold your
over
line,
the
still there.
60th minute.
B26.
Hold
That's
your
a
line.
battle for
Clear
the
down
lead
low.
already on lap 2. 44 going to look to the outside.
Inside, inside.
Andrew Wagner.
Clear
but he's
low.
gonna
You know,
be
me a bit for that.
right here.
Still there.
Able to hold the
My
ball
goddamn
without a
audio
truck
just
lead.
went out. I'm trying to get out of the line.
Clear inside.
Good start to the race. Good racing so far. Mike Mitchell
Car
also in Q2.
inside.
He's
Okay,
made it back
the
into
car in
the
front
pit
is
spot
the
now.
car 34, Andrew.
Clear
I
low.
don't think
Clear
that
low.
outside
Leader's
line
just
got going, buddy.
29.72,
Doesn't look like it,
B25.
but Andrew Wagner just took over that spot from Nick Hunt. He's now the leader.
Yes, he did. Nick Hunt, though, all over the tailgate.
Outside.
He's bumper humping.
Clear outside.
You don't want to let that 44 go, but I'll tell you what, Andrew Wagner, when he's in this truck racing, that cat is
It's a new
fast.
fastest lap for Andrew, 29.66. That's your fastest
Love
lap.
that
Outside,
bumper pin,
outside.
though.
B24.
Looking back
The
on
last
the
time
60
was
truck, running a little bit lower
30.12.
line. He looks
Still
like he's
there.
going to try to get a run on the 44.
Clear line. Clear up top. Outside, outside. Still there.
Here's a battle
Still
right
there.
here, side by side, 17 and the 2.
Still there. You're all clear high. Got a car to your outside.
We got that 26 of Keaton Tripp
Hold
sneaking
your
up
line.
next to Nick Hunt
Clear
now, taking
outside.
over.
B25. You've just run a
Getting into second place.
30.37.
Did you get turn it on?
I forgot to download it.
Oh,
I didn't forget to turn it on. I forgot to download it.
Outside, outside.
I'm going to do it
You're
right
over
with
there.
broadcasting
Okay,
right
Yvonne, the last lap was
fuck it, we'll
30.22.
do it live.
Clear high. Clear high.
We're not scared of it. So I'm not a robot. So I don't think I wish I was a robot racing. We might get a little background on the screen for just
You got it,
a
Rick.
second.
Thank you, sir.
Download the- oh, look at that. There's my download bonus.
The car in front is car number 84. The license, the rating is 1.0.
Maybe it's not done downloading yet.
Maybe you gotta queue it to download. Period. I forgot to queue it.
Oh, I mean, That helps. It helps. It might not be necessary, but it does
That
help.
last lap was 30.60.
Oh, look at that. We'll get it right in the middle of my screen.
Oh, apparently you do already have it.
Okay, the guy finished on car number 3.
130 laps tonight. Damn it, boy.
It's a secret.
That opened up right where I didn't want it. We're going to lose our overlays for a second because I'm not going to put up with this right now.
You've just run out 30.36.
Well, in the meantime, I'll run through the order as they currently stand. You got Andrew Wagner in front, followed by Keaton Tripp in second. Nick Hunt is in third place. Austin Wagner is in fourth. Richard Holland is in fifth. Elsie Daly is currently running sixth. John Snew is seventh. Tommy Haynes is eighth. Burt Wilson is running ninth right now, and Roy Hyde is your current 10th place racer.
E24. That lap was a 30.59.
All right, we tried to crank the mic up. I hope it's louder now, Brazy. I got her cranked up. I ain't kidding you. She's fixed. She's fixed right. I'm sure I'll see it in the chat when I get back over there, too. We got to get the overlays going again, but I'm pretty sure I fixed it, Brazy.
Well, that's good. That's good.
We're going to turn these cars down just a hair. I think that might be a little bit too loud, so let's fix that real quick. We're probably lucky we even got a stream at all tonight.
Cars sound good on the street.
Well, then we'll leave the cars alone. I think they're just loud in my headset.
That's very possible.
We got it working. We ain't gonna mess with it no more, right, Brazy?
Okay, he's on.
Yeah,
That
you
lap
just gotta
was a
turn your headset down.
30.52.
Then you don't have to hear the race, and you don't have to listen to me babble on about stuff.
Right on, right on. Let's get these paints loaded in, though. I'm gonna get our overlays running again, too, Brazy.
Looks like the paint's loaded in for you there.
Yeah, Trading Paints finally woke up and loaded in, so now we're going to get the overlays woke up and going again. And hell, we got my old
The last
ass
lap
up and
was
going.
30.83. They gave us a
Man,
cut
looking
warning.
off the front, though, I love these cameras off these bumpers like that. Oh, we just blocked the whole screen,
Got a
but
car
there we
outside.
are. We're back. We got the overlays back.
Still there.
Take a look at the top 10. Boom, that's
You're
on
all
your
clear
screen.
high.
And let's burn it
Outside,
down now,
outside.
Brazy.
Still there, still there. Clear
Perfect.
high.
We got everything
Got a
straightened
car
out.
to your
Hopefully the
outside.
audio is better. Can you hear us
Hold
better,
your line.
DMS? Can
You're
you
all
hear me
clear
now?
E25.
Back
Battle
up front.
again.
Keaton Tripp, 26. We seen him lead a lot of laps last night. And he's back at it again.
Inside, inside. Still there.
We'll take a little closer look at that battle. 26 right
Line.
there, 44 car. It's nice
Hold
to
your
see
line,
the
still
paint.
there.
Some of these guys have some really nice paint
Still
jobs,
there.
Brazy.
Clear down low.
Yeah, that paint job that
The car
Andrew
finished
Wagner's
the
got
car
there, that's
number
pretty
34.
nice looking one there.
I'm taking a look at
E24.
last night's third place finisher right here. Richard Holland, driver of the 31 truck. Currently sitting inside the top 5. He's got LZ Daly behind him.
Yep.
We watched LZ qualify. He's up there in the 6th position right now, Brazy. But where's the battles
The
at?
guy ahead of us is car number 84. The
Yeah,
last
your
lap
blanket's
was
That's what I'm trying to
30.06.
find at the moment.
I see one back here a little farther. I can't see who it is, but Roy Hyde, 0070 of Burt Wilson.
Got a car
Looky
low.
there, I found the
inside.
battle.
Still there, still there.
I
We're clear
searched for it,
inside.
Brazy, and I found it.
Take it low.
They're battling inside the top 10 right here. Roy's showing 9th, Burt showing 10th right now.
P23.
So what a great race inside the top 10. And Roy Hyde's going to take that position. You're going to move Roy to 9th. Move Burt to 10th. And that Yeti truck right there, who is that? Who's that 17 truck, Brazy?
That 17 is the truck of Tommy Haynes.
Man, you talk about good-looking paint jobs. 17 and 70. Those trucks are popping under the lights, man.
That's interesting. That one doesn't show for me.
Which one?
Tommy Haynes.
You can't see the Yeti paint?
Nope.
You know why? You need to
Are you
go
clear,
into
Roy?
your graphics
Somebody
settings
building
on
right
iRacing,
in front of us, just
click
about.
advance, and
Say
it's
what?
called hide car number.
Somebody's
Check
building
that
a
box.
another
Okay,
house like
Elon,
right in
gap
front
two
of us,
doors
just about
behind is increasing.
on the
If
other
you
side of the
check
rock.
hide car
0.82.
numbers and
Oh.
hide,
Hey, down here, John.
Out in the water?
iRacing numbers to show the customer.
0.85.
No, in the land.
That makes sense.
Oh, up on the mountain.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, just at
You'll
the
be
bottom.
able to see these paint jobs, especially Tommy's, because I know that you certainly got to hide numbers to see his. But I'll tell you, if you look at them though, the way them trucks are shining, they're both painted by the same guy.
That
The
lap
driver
was
of
a
that 70 truck, Burt
31.30.
Wilson, painted those, no doubt. I've been driving shiny trucks for three seasons now, Brazy.
The next guy is Steve,
So,
car number
just
16.
reading.
Yeah, you've had quite the nice looking truck here lately too. I mean, it's
You're getting worse there, Travis. I don't even know what you said.
well, that just lost me everything. So yeah, I mean, the paint jobs on these cars, it's been nice to see them, and they've been some really nice looking jobs.
They definitely have. Looking at
P23.
John Wimbish back here in the 56 truck running in the 13th position.
You clear, Bert?
I don't know what they're doing to these paints or if it's just the graphics on iRacing, but man, you can really see the light sparkle off them. It seems like when I broadcast before, Brazy, all of them were dull. I couldn't see it.
They were kind of a matte finish, and now they're kind of a glossy.
And the PC don't seem to be struggling too bad now. Got to run it nice and cool. Not going to burn anything down.
That is always helpful.
Now let's get back to the lead here because Andrew Wagner is all over the back of the 26 of Keaton Tripp. I mean, all over the back of it. What was the word that I used last night for the back bumper?
You had a couple different terms last night.
I don't know where they went to. I don't have those tonight. Every time somebody gets on the back bumper in a truck, I think he's bumper humping.
That was one of them. What's
All right.
going on, Rig Radio? What's going on, DD?
We're going to go ahead and get in.
Okay,
On
Yvonne,
board
track's
with the
warming up.
leader.
It's now
He's got the
82
best seat
degrees.
in the house.
That lap was
Keaton
a
Tripp.
31.29.
Coming down the back straightaway at Texas Motor Speedway in the P1 position. He's showing them how to get it done, and he did that for about the first 50 laps last night. The guy bumper humping him though, Brazy. That's Andrew Wagner in the 44. We're on board with him now.
He's definitely been keeping it close. We started off in first, and they've kind of
Oh, he
switched
bounced
sides.
that apron. Truck's gonna push
31.49.
up a little. No, it wasn't pushing up. He was sideways. You see them? If you see that wheel turning right, Brazy,
The next
you
car
know
ahead
he's
is
loose.
car 76, B license, and the rating is 1.6.
He
You've
gets
used
off
half
of
your
turn
fuel.
2 or turn 4 really good here. Gonna get a good run on the 26. Look to the bottom. These are teammates here, 1 and 2 too.
Caution flags out.
That was so
Back to the
stupid.
Line number 76.
flag?
Alright,
Do we
gates
have
are
a
closed.
We do.
Well, let's change this up and get out of our in-car, and you give me a car number.
Base speed is 72 miles per hour.
Come on, 38. We got to catch the pace car.
Pace car
I've
2.
got 16 of Steve Seegers turned around.
That was on me. Sorry, guys.
10-4, thank you.
Yeah, it was crazy, huh, Tay? He about fucking hit us. Like, he didn't see all that shit. Some of these guys just don't look beyond the dashboard.
Should be following.
It is what it is. At least we avoided it.
Already turned around on
Okay,
that one, so
Yvonne,
let's
pace
try
car,
it again.
turn 3.
Pace speed, one in the
gates are
first.
open.
It's broke now, Brazy.
And it looks like
Is
he,
it 76
looks like
rolling?
he just touched the wall and
Yeah, I need him.
Pace car
He's right behind you.
4.
I don't know what is going on.
Yeah, I'm
with this
driving. I
thing.
got a pit though. I got some damage.
did your camera view default
Telling
to
you to go around me.
The leader's spitting now.
scenic?
Yeah, you need to be up here in front of me.
Yeah, it did. I got it.
If I pick, can I get this black flag cleared, or do I need to wait for him?
I'm gonna go back and do replays.
They'll make
When
you
I go
start at the
back
end
and
of the
do
line.
Replays, though, it gets off the truck that I'm trying to replay. And it
Pit
worked
lane
the
speed
first
limit
time,
is
and it didn't
45
after
miles
that.
per hour. 4,
And
3,
it defaulted back
2,
to scenic again.
1. Box
How
here.
many sets of tires do we have here? Go ahead and use them.
Right front, 79%. Left front, 94%.
Alright, I may or may not have briefly broke the cameras, but we're gonna see if they're working now. Looks like they are. We had everything going good till I went to do the replay. The
Okay,
first
Yvonne,
replay
pace
worked,
car,
the second
turn 3.
replay
You need to stay behind
failed.
car number 3.
But it'll
Hey,
be
catch up
alright.
to
We'll
number
get through the
3.
race here tonight. Was the struggle getting it going once again. When a guy isn't
Pace car,
prepared for
turn
it,
4.
he's not prepared. I was racing
fine.
again. I wasn't broadcasting. Brazy's laughing.
Well, like you say, it's like
Pits are
riding a
open.
bike.
And except for this time, it's not
Alright,
so
the pace
easy
car's
getting
in the
back
tri
on
oval.
here. I see a whole bunch of takers on pit road though, Brazy.
I'm coming.
Power
I'm
car,
coming.
66 on the inside
Yeah,
column.
there was
Okay,
one
watch
guy.
out.
Well,
That was
Car
hard.
number
That's when something left
3.
in my life. I had that happen at Bristol one night. It sucked. Yeah, fine.
Alright, I'm gonna back all the way up until
Pit road was the worst, Chuck. I couldn't tell how fast
it's
I
not
was
gonna
going.
happen, Brazy. We're just going back to live. It's drawing all cars too, so I'm not sure what's wrong with the replay on this thing.
Well, at least your timing is working tonight.
Yeah, the timing's working right, but it's just not. It's just not like it's supposed to. It is just not like it's supposed to be, Brazy.
That's all right. It'll get figured out, and we'll keep moving forward.
And we got the front row there is going to be made up of the guy. Actually, a different Wagner's up there now. That's the brother of
Pace car's
Andrew.
in.
That's Austin Wagner in the 4. Pace truck's in.
Alright, go, go, go.
We're back to green flag racing in Texas with the
Okay,
Wicked
Yvonne, guy ahead of
Wednesday.
us is
Amy
stored car number
contracting.
2,
Truck
57,
Series.
C-Class license. The rating is 1.4. B22.
26 and Keaton Tripp going to try to lead the rest of those guys in his dust. But the 60. Looks like
Pace
the
car's
60
out.
of
Stay single file
Nick
behind number
Hunt
2,
could fire off
57.
on the
Pits are still
short run.
closed.
Alright, that was me. This car's done.
We got another yellow already.
Who brought
Pace
it
car
this one
speed
out?
is
Fucking 84,
55 miles per
man.
hour.
You fucking Wagner people, man. Pay
Pace car's
attention.
in turn 2.
Might have been Aaron turn coming. I'm not sure yet.
He's showing a lap down. He's missing his back bumper though when I clicked on him. He's definitely missing the back bumper, so you might
Catch
be
up
on
to number
something, Brazy, is all I'm gonna
257.
say. Back it
That
up
looks like
30
Bert
seconds.
and TJ Lee were tied up in that.
Pace cars in turn 3.
Again,
All right, pits
if
are
I
open.
try to do the replay, it is not working. It has to be something in iRacing
Okay,
that I don't
pace
have
car,
right.
turn
It's
4.
just
Trees.
not meshing with this thing. Oh, I just seen it right there.
How much damage do I got, Noah?
Catch up to car 257.
I'm not seeing too much. I can't really
Looks like
tell.
he just kind of lost control in
10-4.
front of Bert, and Bert couldn't check up in time, and
We've seen it
then
briefly.
TJ Lee just
Watch your speed. All right, box
TJ Lee
in
just
5,
kind of got caught up in
4,
it.
Yeah, we're gonna
3,
watch it
2,
again. It looked like
1.
I think
Bring
he
it
might have got loose on his own.
Yeah, he did.
That thing looked like it just snapped around
Oh,
on
no
him.
damage.
Right.
Wow.
124 degrees.
right here.
Left. 112 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it just snapped right around, and Bert didn't have anywhere to go. That's going to collect Bert and bring him around, and just a bad deal all the way around. Literally all the way around, Brazy, all the way through the whole spin.
The track temp is decreasing. It's now 78
So it was nice
Fahrenheit.
to somehow get it to work again, but I don't know how I got it to work. Get my timing and scoring to catch up, which it doesn't do that very quickly. I try to scroll up and it just drags up, Brazy, like it ain't even moving. 26 Keep Trip the leader, 60 truck.
You're
right
not
there.
blinking anymore,
Nick
Travis.
Hunt back in the second spot, or is he?
Bro,
think
I
also
have not
might-
blinked in
I don't know.
ever, I
Who's
don't
in
think. I
second,
don't know what
Brazy?
that was doing.
I have Nick Hunt in second.
Yeah, that was probably
Thought
about the
him and
worst I've
Austin
seen
were
really
still
anybody for
trying
as
to
long
sort
as it
that
was.
one out.
All right, the pits are open.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
So what's going on in Brazy's world? How's the Twitch doing?
Twitch doing pretty good. You know, we're gonna take a couple nights off here coming up, but
Stay
we
behind
got a
car
celebration
number
stream coming up.
51. Now outside
I
lane.
can't
All right,
remember
the
which
lights are
Sunday
out.
it is
You're solid now, though,
because
Travis.
it's Twitch anniversary or stream anniversary, and we reached over 1,000
I'm
viewers
sorry,
and
what?
followers,
I don't
so
know.
we're gonna celebrate that and do some.
Oh, I was
do
just
some
saying your
shenanigans
connection's
stuff.
solid now.
I'm back.
So yeah, Keaton Tripp in first, Nick Hunt in second, Austin Wagner is third, Andrew Wagner is fourth, Richard Holland is fifth, Roy Hyde will be sixth, John Sanu will be seventh,
goes in,
Elsie
here we
Daly
go.
will be restarting in eighth, Chuck Sweeting will be starting
There's the
off in
green.
ninth, and Brandon Showers is going to round off the top 10 on this restart.
We are going to get ready to go. Green
Car
flag, and
down
we're
low
green flag
inside.
and racing again with the
Hold
Wicked
your line,
Wednesday
still there.
Indy
Car in
Contract
front
Truck
is
Series.
car number 10. And the
All clear
Here
inside.
at Texas Motor
26.
Speedway
Car
tonight.
inside.
Some of the
Line.
drivers love this
Hold
place,
your
Brazy,
line.
and
3
some
wide
of
in the
them
middle.
love to
Clear
hit
up top. Clear all around.
See the battle right now, 31. Richard Holland looking beneath the 44. That's going to be a battle for the fourth spot.
Outside. Clear outside.
There's definitely some
the next
bumper
guy is
humping, as
Gary.
you like
Car
to say,
number
between
88.
44
The
and
rating
60.
is 0.2.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now,
824.
Holland's
Got a
going to
car
do a 2 for
outside.
1 right here.
Still
He
there.
got the 44 cleared, and he's He's going after
Still
the
there.
60. And look at the 44. He's going to take a peek
Still
to the
there.
inside now.
Hold your
It's
line.
like, why not?
That
Why don't
was
I
a
just
nice
follow
save,
that
Bert.
31? He looks
Clear
like he's headed in
outside.
the right direction.
Yeah. God
Oh,
damn it,
look
you
at that
can't
little bumper
get it
humping
through the
from
corner without
44
spinning
to the
out.
31. Crazy.
The next car is
He might have given him a little shot,
8C
trying to help him
license,
off the
and the
corner.
rating is 1.1.
And he
D23.
squeeze it.
Oh, he did it. There was no room. I mean, literally no room. That was close. 44 and 31. And we'll see if Holland crosses them back over. You see Johnson New working the outside back there. He's got the 00. Roy Hyde underneath of him. We've seen that 00 battling to stay in the
30.04.
top 10 the whole race so far, Brazy. And when I say the whole race, we're 38 of 130 laps, buddy. It's like a marathon tonight. And if Bender come in and give us an over-under, it
is
would
now leading.
definitely be over. Had 2 cautions and 38 laps already, so they've started this one out right. How's the admin going for you, Brazy?
It's going good, sir. It's going good.
I'm looking at a battle up
Hold
here.
your line
26-4,
inside.
44, 31.
Hold your
4
line.
truck battle for the lead.
Still there.
On lap
Clear
39,
down low.
you would think it would be like lap 1
Inside.
when you're doing this, Brazy.
Still there.
Not lap 39, but 120.
You are all clear low.
I wonder if that...
Andrew's going to get up behind Keaton and try and push him by.
Okay, he's on.
I think he did. Now he's going to dive underneath of him. he took a look. He wasn't there. he didn't have enough momentum, Brazy. Look at the 4. He's going to get the run down the straightaway.
D23.
I think the 44 might have found the door open there, and he did.
Andrew, car number 44, is now leading.
Richard Holland just sitting
That
back
last
there
lap
in
was
fourth, enjoying the show.
30.40.
26 going to let the 44 go. 4 truck. Now he's going to work to the outside of the 26.
Inside.
This just gets better and
Hold
better.
your line. Still there. Still there.
Richard's sitting back there trying to figure out which one he wants to get behind to help
Clear
maybe push
low.
forward.
Clear low.
Oh, he absolutely is. You wonder if he's kind of sitting back there too and not really wanting to abuse his tires right now. Just kind of save them for later. We're very early in the race. We really are. They wouldn't even have been to the point of a green flag pit stop, I don't believe, Brazy. My timing and scoring still got some stuff great at.
There's a car exiting the pits.
If I try to move to the back of the field, I just don't want
Just
to go
run on
there.
30.64.
Now we're back there, 97. Yep. He's 6 laps down. I don't know what kind of problems that Travis had
Outside.
unless he started late.
Still there.
Mike Mitchell's back here too.
Still there. Still there.
17.
Still there. Still there. Hold your
sorry?
line.
You got quiet there.
Mike Mitchell at
Still
17.
there.
Okay, he's on. That lap is a 30.61.
Outside.
I have Mike
Still
Mitchell
there.
in 14th.
Clear outside.
Well, I guess timing and scoring is not fixed.
The next car ahead is all car 3.
Oh, wait a minute.
D21. You've just run a 30.87.
No, I have Mike in 26. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong mic.
Showing Mike Mitchell in the 2 truck back in 17th, but
D22.
The car down low.
I know what the problem is. I don't think it's ATVO. I just don't think my computer is fast enough to stay
Get
up
that
on
van hammer ready, TT.
What's going on, Diana?
Hi, Diana. I think we're using up all my processor running all this stuff, and I just don't. It's not keeping up with timing.
D21.
Because when I try to scroll through my timing screen, I can't. How did Holland get the second?
I missed that.
Well, he had it briefly, but he don't have it no more. Andrew Wagner went recommandeered it.
Where you want, Bert? You want high or low?
There's a Ford truck right there of Austin Wagner's brother.
Low, I guess.
Clear down low.
10-4.
I'm going to try to do it through the field for you guys and gals, but
Okay, Yvonne. Next car ahead is 4
so your
laps
current
behind.
leader right here, Keaton Tripp, he's led 32 of 48 laps, so he's no stranger to the front of the field. Right behind him, you're going to find that driver, the 44, one of the two Wagner brothers in the
Inside.
field. Andrew
there,
Wagner,
still
he's
there.
led 12
Clear
laps here
inside.
tonight. That driver in third, he finished third last night, crazy, and he's back in third here tonight on lap 49. That's
The
going
next
to be
car ahead
Richard
of us is
Holland,
car
driver
number
31
84,
truck.
B-Class license, and the rating is 1.0.
Austin Wagner in fourth spot in the same exact number, the Ford truck.
Oh, you,
So
TJ. Staying high.
Position goes to the
Car
Ford truck,
low,
Austin
inside.
Wagner.
Still there.
Rounding out the top five
Go
here,
clear
that's going to be
inside.
the 60. The pole sitter tonight.
Clear.
Nick Hunt right there. And I don't know why it's on Austin's. There we go. That's how slow the timing and score is. It's that slow. All right, who do we got back there behind him in sixth?
All right, so in sixth place, you got that 00 of Roy Hyde. And then sneaking in behind him, you got Chuck
D23.
Sweeting in at 75, and that's sitting in the 7th spot right now. You got LZ Daly in the 8th place. John Sanu currently running in 9th, and Brandon Showers is going to round out your top 10.
Self-inflicted.
I'm showing a battle between Sanu and the 6. I don't know which one wants it, but it looks like John Sanu wants that spot.
Looks like John Sanu's going to get that spot.
And he's going to get it, but is Elsie going to cross him over?
Okay, Yvonne. The next car ahead of us is the car number 34.
See Elsie Daly right there. Oh, look how close that was. My land.
I was waiting for it.
I thought we were going to have caution number 3. I'm going to go behind him, though. The guy that's got a good, look at that.
Lap
Lock
was a
ATVO.
30.86.
You can't make this shit up, Gracie. ATVO just locked the fuck up. The timing screen is no longer responding. I don't think it's my computer now. I'm pretty sure it's their fucking junk software.
D23.
All right, so we're on Brandon Showers. I'm going to try to go back to 11th on this driver. That's going to be Tommy Haynes. Tommy Haynes driving a 17 truck, started 8th, currently riding 11th, 54 laps in. Right behind him's a teammate, a 56 truck. That's going to be John Wimbish, sitting in the 12th position. Back in 13th, Glenn Jamison, but he's under fire from the 66 as Seth Steele.
Okay,
And this is
Yvonne,
where the
that lap
battle's
was a
at. Crazy.
31.08.
Seth Steele
Seth Steele.
battling with
Rick
Glenn
Fagone.
Jamison, Rick Fagone, yeah.
Mike McCauley all right there.
We found a battle, did we?
Yeah, we did.
So you see that Jamison's battling with Steele. That's for the 13th spot. And then behind him, you got Enrique Del Toro. Fagande. That's right, Rick Fagone. And McCauley's going to drop another spot. Looks like the 72 of Jacob Daniels. McCauley's going to try to fight back on the outside. But it's not going to do any good as Jacob Daniels takes over the 16th position. That's going to put McCauley back
Take
here
it low
17.
here, Randy.
And he's going to come under fire next by the
Thanks,
21
Mike.
right there, Randy Showers. Showers in the 18th, but now making the 17th position as he drives by the 81. And we'll see if the 81 can cross him over. Nope, looks like he's just going to fall in line, and we're going to go back and find Jordan Indries right here. Currently sitting 18th. Driving a 257 truck.
Ooh, I'm getting loose out of 4.
And that's the first time I believe I mentioned his name tonight, Brazy.
Lap times are real consistent here. Keep it up.
Got a car down low inside.
Fuck, I drove it in a little hot.
Down to the staging room.
I'm not sure.
I don't
I
even
was just
know how
wondering,
that
I'm like,
happened.
You went silent on me. What the heck?
I don't know if someone. I don't think anyone has permission to move me in. So if you're a fan of the driver of the 3 truck, there he is right there, Mr. Hal Lamy, sitting in the 18th position right here.
That lap was a 31.
He started 21st, so he's up
Hold
2
your line
spots, Brazy.
inside. You there. Hold your
I'm not
line.
in the staging room no more, so we're doing good
You
there.
are all clear low.
And another Wagner in the field. That's what happens when we only
Okay,
pick the top
Yvonne,
20
that's half
at
your
the
tank.
start. That's going to be, I believe, the youngest brother, Noah Wagner. Did you know there was another one, Brazy?
I didn't.
Well, there
I
he
knew
is.
there was
in the
2. I
84
wasn't
truck.
aware of the third.
0.53.
He's riding around in that 84 truck right now. Probably brand new on
You
iRacing here,
there.
just getting his
All
feet
clear
wet.
inside.
Hey, what can I say, Denise? I'm getting pretty good at it.
Ooh, be careful, TJ.
34 right here, TJ Lee sitting. Is that Garrett Robinson? Is that get it? Get it,
You've just got a
Robinson? Are you
Outside.
dig at it?
Hold your line
You have
in
it.
the middle 3 wide.
That's my buddy
Clear
right
outside.
there.
Clear
Thank you.
all around.
Look at the 3 wide battle back here. Look what we found. The 53 of Ivan.
The next guy ahead of us
just
is
busted
car
the
number
door down.
84,
Literally.
B-Class license. The rating is 1.0.
Who all do we got back here? That's going to
We
be
got,
Jeffrey Haffey in the 08. All over the back of Travis Smith in the 97. You got the
822.
34 TJ Lee. This is all battling back here for what, 15th, 16th, 17th? Haffey's going to.
24th.
Yeah, you're right. 24th.
The gap to
This
car
time in
number
the score, it's
84
messed up.
ahead now
You'll be in
0.79.
18th and you'll go back, and it just don't go back. You know what I mean?
Go low, Bert.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Yvonne, that lap was a
There's Nick Hunt
31.39.
right there. Went all the way back to the
Thank you.
7th position. That's nice.
Yep, no problem.
I think the next guy we were looking for, though, is this guy right here, the 51 of Paul Patterson. I'm scoring him in the 26th position. Crazy.
That would be correct.
And then I go to 27th, and I'm going to find that driver. Driver of the number 2 truck. That's going to be Mr. Mike Mitchell. So
That
Mike
lap
Mitchell
was
in
a
the 2.
31.42.
And there's Rebs.
These tires are busted.
Reps.
They are going quick.
And we locked the timing screen up again, Brazy.
Okay,
We
Yvonne,
made it
just
all
run a
the way back to Mike
31.40.
Mitchell, and we broke it.
I think you need a little more power to her. A little more power to the computer. Crank her up.
know Macaulay's not much
E22.
behind Mitchell. I think I might have got through the field though.
Halfway
think
through,
I got through the field.
18 laps of fuel. The last lap was 31.50.
It was painful, but I did it.
Car in front is
As
small. Car
painful
number
as it
3.
was, I made it through the entire field. You are welcome, everybody watching the stream. You are welcome for that one. Holy crap, you would think I was pulling teeth to get that done, Bracy. That was the hardest through the field I've ever done in all the broadcasts all these years. The absolute hardest.
Your lap times are real consistent. Keep it up.
Look at who's in P2 right now. 31 truck, Richard Holland.
Yeah, with the Chuck Sweeting climbing up right behind him there.
What do they say? We're 67 laps in now, so we're about twice.
I was trying to get out the way, Rick. Sorry about that.
We were talking about it earlier, but man, I'll tell you what, the cream is starting.
Oh,
to
you're
rise
good,
to the top
Tommy. It's a
here,
handful, no doubt.
And I'm gonna
Okay,
knock
Yvonne,
on all
you've
the
just
wood I
done a
can, even up
31.61.
on top of my head here. But we've been going for a little while, and there's been
Thanks, Tommy.
no little guy throwing a caution flag out.
Yeah,
there.
man, no problem.
Just gonna put that out.
Head up here, Chuck. Thank you.
And the other thing I'm gonna put out there is when you see a guy struggling to just keep the broadcast going, hit that like button. I've earned it, Tracy. We have earned the like.
You have.
You've just done a 31.57.
Definitely hit that like. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to hit that notification
down
bell so
low.
that way next time we go live, you know when we do.
Clear down low. Inside.
And share it with your friends. Share it with a neighbor. Share it with a stranger. Let them know we're here.
Hold your line.
Somebody
Clear
back
low.
there just
Clear
shot
low.
up to the wall. I think it was the 44 I seen do it. I thought he
Next
blew
car
a
ahead
tire
is
out
car
when I
number
first seen it,
84,
Brazy.
the
I'm like,
license.
ooh,
The
that
rating
dude lost
is
a tire.
1.0.
But he didn't. He still got the
D21.
truck underneath of him, but maybe it got loose on him. Chuck Sweeting, he got the job done. Got up there to P2. He got around the 31 of Richard Holland. So Chuck looking a little bit solid here on the long run. Just kind of, he did it the Chuck Sweeting way, Brazy. He just silently picked his way up through there.
That lap was a 31.58.
You don't even know he's doing it, and he does it anyway. Just
Gap 2 all
picks his
time
way
is
through.
increasing. It's up to 1.04.
75, 31, that's 2 and 3. Keep trip up by 1.3, 1.4 seconds over Chuck Sweeting right now.
Boy, that turn 4 is getting dicey.
He's got that lead right now. He's out there in the clean air all by himself and loving it.
You've just
Yeah,
run
that
a
clean air definitely
31.43.
does it, man. It helps a ton.
Okay, Yvonne, your lap times are real consistent.
I was
Keep it up.
talking to a driver about that earlier today, actually, and he told me that was one of the biggest things last night was the dirty air, frankly. He said you got back in traffic and you were stuck. Yeah, I got up to P2. Better than what my timing screen's getting up and down to here. It's not good, Brazy. There's the 4 truck, 0-0. 5th and 6th right now on the score.
I'll be high for you, Travis. High for you.
My scoring is correct.
Inside.
They could be anywhere from
It is correct.
Still
5th to
there. You are all
25th.
clear low.
Thank you.
I don't know. When I'm looking at that
Go get him.
number it's showing me is the number I'm
Oh,
rattling off.
you're correct at the moment.
I'm going to go back to 10th. I'm going to find the 6th truck at LZ Daily.
The guy in
We'll
front
see if
is
that's
9
right.
laps down. Okay, Yvonne, gap to B22. Behind is
That
now
is also
1.0.
correct.
In the 10th position, found LZ.
You're on a roll now.
Ricky Fagone. I'm gonna score him at a 12th position right now.
B21.
Asking for too much.
It'd be beautiful to get a top 10.
That's where he's at.
All right. And then behind him, you see that driver at 72, Jacob Daniels. Riding in the 13th spot.
34th pitting.
I got it, Bracy. I got it.
You do. You're doing good. You're on a roll.
Yeah, and then back there past Paul Patterson.
I'm gonna try to stay out as long as I can.
At 19.
I'd like to do a full fuel run.
They're not good. Things are not good, Bracy. Everything is grayed out. Everybody's grayed out. Like nobody exists. Nobody's there. I found Bert though. I found the 70.
Whoa.
But if I try to score the 70, I'm going to score him in 22nd. I don't even know if that's
the
right.
rating is 1.4. I think the fuel window's going to open on lap 82.
22nd
Closes on
for
lap
the 70.
83.
He is in 27.
Gap 2. All behinds now. 1.32.
There ain't no way.
Gap out fronts now. 1.
I was going to let you have the outside.
No, he's not 27. Crazy.
Bert?
Yeah, Bert's not 27.
Yeah, he's 4 laps down.
In 27th, I'm showing Noah Wagner at 12 laps down. In 26th is Jordan Andres, and he's 3 laps down.
I've got Jordan at 20 with no laps down.
What is going? You see what's going on here? It's garbage.
257 pitting.
This is what I have to put up with for a timing screen, Brazy. It's like the biggest crap I've ever seen. Did we got a new leader?
Keep Tripp is back in front.
Okay,
Yep, I see.
the car in front is car number 84, B-class license, and the rating is
And the
1.0.
gap's staying about the same, it looks like. It don't look like the gap has changed much here. So the gap staying the same. Keith Tripp still got the lead, and Chuck Sweeting still back there in the 2nd spot. I'm going to try expanding my timing screen and see if that helps.
The car in front is Michael, car number 81. The rating is 1.7. Gap 2, all behind is increasing. It's up to 1.45.
All right, Bracy, I tried expanding it, so it's all the way at the top. I'm about to drag it over in the middle of the screen so you can see it. And look at all the ones that are grayed out that we know that are in there. And now I'm showing injuries in 22nd.
Okay, 4
Is
laps
that
of fuel
right?
left.
No
4
laps
laps.
down.
P19. You're reeling. Michael in. The gaps now. 1.26.
Or 2 laps.
Just run off
He's 25th and 2 laps
31.52.
down.
2 laps down is what I'm showing. And when I clicked on it, it clicked on his truck, but this is my timing screen. This is what I'm looking at.
wait.
So if you see it on the screen, you know what I'm
Well,
doing.
hop off me. I'll holler at you in one.
I
Yes,
am
sir,
in-
Lucid.
So when I
Fitting in.
go down there, it'll show me the positions.
Fitting
Like
in.
I'm showing Bird 4 laps down back here.
63 this time. 63 pitting.
Yep, he is 4 laps down.
72 is time.
37.
5 is now leading the race.
21 in, or 23 in.
81.
I got him in.
Got plenty of room, McCauley. I'm way up, way up.
We got a lot of drivers coming in the pits on this
I
lap
see
around.
it. I see it. I see it. They're headed
4
right
pitting.
down the pit road now. So we're gonna. We caught the 44
You got 2 laps of
on
fuel
his
left.
way to
Yeah,
his
you've just
pit
run a
stall here. So
31.
let's
17
check
pit this
out
time.
the pit stops.
17 pit.
And I guess I'm just
Six-
gonna leave the
six
timing
pitting this
screen
time.
up like that. It seems to work better if I.
53 this time.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just drug it up that big.
Sitting in.
I'll be dang. It's working.
Well, you know what they say. Bigger is better.
Yeah, but
75 pit.
all those names grayed out is not good. if they're grayed
Oh,
out,
no, 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 no.
it's not catching them. So something's not right.
Bump 1 red here. Alright, pit in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pit now. Chuck, it's pitting from position 1. I think they'll come up just
97
ahead
this
of you.
time. 97.
See Chuck Sweeting
Front
and
right,
Richard
53%,
Holland going to make their
left
way to
front,
pit road.
89%.
It's the 75 and the 31.
Ricky, car number 10, is now in the lead.
After Keaton Tripp give up the lead, this was 1 and 2 on the racetrack. See Chuck going to get
10 pitting this time.
Oh, we got a yellow.
to his. Take those trucks to the attention of the. We got a caution.
Oh,
Who did that one?
Someone gonna say anything?
All right,
that
catch
would
up to number
be
84.
the 08
I avoid
of
the wrong
Jeffrey
speed car.
Haffrey.
Dude, you can't just sit in the middle of
Who's
the track.
cutting down, looks like cutting down to the inside and got caught up in some
Trying to get down.
vehicles.
Dude.
All right, so we're taking a look at the 08 truck right here. Jeffrey Haffey in the 08.
Yeah, that was the guy I was having troubles with early on the
Looks
race.
like he's going to get loose right in front of the 00, and Roy Hyde had nowhere to go, man.
All right, the pace car's in 3.
But Haffey's going to take a lot of damage to the outside wall. And I'm about ready to do the happy dance because my replay worked, crazy, it worked.
Oh, by the way,
All right,
thanks
pace
for
car's
listening.
in turn 4.
We
Yep.
finally got through a replay.
Hey, where's the
literally
38 at?
without a
The leader,
hitch.
Ricky, is pitting.
And Ricky was your leader right there. He's going to bring it down pit road, take advantage
Pace
of
car,
the caution.
travel.
And, man, I'm going to tell you right now, worked out good for the driver, that 10. Hi, Emily. Welcome to the stream here tonight. You got Vern
Pace car,
and the
turn
Brazen
1.
Bull in the booth tonight.
What up, Emily?
As they call you Sir Brazen Bull on Twitch, I believe. That sound right?
That is correct.
Well, get the
But everybody calls me Brazen or Brazy.
We just shortened it up to Brazy. It's easier. It's
All right,
easier.
catch up to number
It's easier. I'm
84.
telling you, it's easier. So 10 truck gonna get on and off pit road. That's gonna. Somebody's
That's
gonna
gonna
be
mess up
bleeding
a lot of people.
it. Yes, it is.
Hey, catch up to number 84.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people gonna be on the tail end of the lead lap right here, Brazy. So I'm not sure how many of these leaders
Probably
have
gonna have
gotten
to
around
delay it because
the
the
10
whole
truck.
field almost got to do a wave around.
I don't know, man.
Whoever was the lucky dog will get screwed if you do. Okay,
This
I
might
think
be
I think
not
it'll work
good
this
for
way.
some people.
Catch up to
Brazy.
Because I know
That's all I'm gonna
if you do a delay after the wave around, he has to fall back behind all the wave
All
arounds.
right, pits are open.
They're definitely fast tonight. You're not lying there, Ivan. So I'm scoring Ricky in
Catch up to car
third
number
right now. Is that
84.
right?
Ricky is in first.
He's the leader still, right?
He is the leader.
So Keaton, Tripp, and all them are caught
catch up
a
You
lot
gotta
guy
wait
down there on
until
the
we
tail end of
actually
the lead
take one to
lap.
go to extend it for it to work.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow.
10-4. Until it's one to go, I believe, though.
We're going to have to let timing and scoring get straightened out because I'm showing Chuck Sweeting as the leader with Richard Holland in second. So I'm pretty sure that timing and scoring hasn't straightened out yet because you can see Holland right in front of the 10 truck. But I see the 26 behind him, so Keaton's on the lead lap.
Oh, my timing updated, and looks like Chuck is in front, Richard is in second, Ricky Fagone is third, and Keaton is fourth.
Yep. So my timing might not have been broke the whole time, is what you're saying. Great. Grand. Perfect there, Brazy. I'm over here fighting broken timing, and
All right,
your
pits are open.
timing's messed up. 24 up will get the pass. Thank you, Ivan. We appreciate that information right there. So 24 up's going to
Okay,
get the
catch up
free
to number
pass.
84.
And he is...
All right, one more pace lap. Okay, go around.
Well, good luck finding them on this screen is all I'm going to say. I see TJ Lee in the top 10.
Okay, Yvonne. Pace car's in turn 2.
That's probably not correct. Now he showed 17.
Yeah, I've got him at 18.
Pace car, turn 2.
Can I get my black
All right,
clear?
so hopefully they get it straight here.
What's it for?
Looks like those guys got their wave around, so they're going to come around here. And the good news for them is most of them had just pitted braces, so they're going to be
What's it for, Mike?
on pretty good tires here.
Pace car in 3.
I have no idea
It's
when it's
better than when you got to
Just
take
fill
a
up the
wave
fuel.
around and you got like 30 laps on your tires.
You probably entered a
And
closed
you don't
pit.
have time to make a pit stop. And oh my
Come
God!
on, Mike, get down in front of
Do
me
I
here.
have fire?
His
Let me
car's
see
in
if I got
4.
some. Well, that failed to work.
Hey, jump in the start
Alright,
here.
get ready.
Stay in
Pace
your
car's
lane.
in. Green flag.
I was going to throw a little fire action in, but it broke. But we're back to green flag racing, so none of that matters anyway, does it, Grayson?
We lost all them pits on
Look
pit
at your leader,
road.
Chuck
Who,
Sweeten.
man.
Sweeten, he's going to
I'm
get
a
hell
lot
of
of
a
laps
launch here,
down,
man.
guys. I'm gonna let y'all go here.
He's going to leave the 31 of Holland back there to battle with his teammate, the 10 truck of Fagone, but he's going to open up the door for the 26 of Keaton Trip.
Had all that hard work that we did. We lost it on pit road.
Come on down, Roy.
Laps of 130, your leader Chuck Sweeting, and I'm
It's a little hurt. That's why I'm standing out. Just feeling it out. Go ahead, man.
Okay, Yvonne. The next car ahead is car
Why
number
not?
84. The license. The rating is 1.0.
might as well just get out of Dodge, right?
Absolutely.
31 of Holland's got the 26, so Keaton Tripp, he wants to say something different about it.
I got a little bit older
Well,
towel.
you got the-
Tires out, so they
You got the
inside here.
Wagner brothers pushing up on the inside here, trying to
Car inside.
make some moves back here behind Ricky.
Still there.
Thank you,
Keaton
Jeff.
looked to the inside.
Clear
He
inside.
easily took that second spot from the 31.
Thank you.
That's going to put the 26 looking, hunting the leader. He's going to punt him. And I seen Mike Mitchell slow on the apron. I don't know if he was coming off pit road or what, Brazy.
Got a car to your outside. You're all clear high.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's coming off
down
pit
on the
road.
apron, so he may be coming off pit road. Taking a look at him right here. I don't know. The truck don't look like it's up to speed at all.
P23. The last lap was 30.19.
He's going back to pit road. So that might be unexpected or unscheduled right
stay
there for
high
the
up here,
driver of the
Tommy.
team truck.
I got you. I appreciate it.
He's going to take it back to the attention of the Jegs
Hold your
crew.
line skill there.
Thanks,
Outside
Travis.
clear.
I don't see anything physically
problem.
wrong with the truck. I wonder if he might have got a penalty. He's going to have that first or second
P22.
pit stall, qualifying second here tonight. I don't see it up on the jack, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that guy.
Yeah, I'm sure after having that good of a qualifying, it's disappointing to be.
Yeah, no
where
doubt.
it
He
is, so
qualified P2.
Looks like is he done for the night?
He might have pulled it into the garage, man. I'm not going to lie. Now he's still sitting on pit road, so
Okay, Yvonne. You've just run a
if he's done, he hasn't gotten
30.16.
fully out of it. Maybe there's some damage on it or there's something wrong with the truck.
Can't believe we lost all them spots on pit road.
That could happen. We're going to get updated right here. We're going to go to a little bit different camera view for a little bit. You can see this lead battle from the back of the 75 truck. This is a great battle, Crazy.
The car in front is Gary. Car 38. The rating
You
is
talk about
0.2.
bumper humping.
That
It was
lap
right
was
on
a
the camera.
30.31.
You can't make it up.
And you know, it's been a battle up here in the front all night long. I mean, Keaton had it for a while and was running away with it. That caution kind of changed things up a little bit. Now you got these two fighting for first, but they're they're getting away from everybody else.
Oh, he's going to get a nose to the inside right here.
There's a car exiting the pits now.
I don't think Chuck's going to be able to hold him off at this point. And there goes the 26, so new leader. New leader, back to the old leader. Keep Tripp, driver of the 26 truck. Chuck Sweeting right on his tail. Richard Holland never really let those guys go, the driver of the 31. Maybe he was just saving on his tires, letting them go use their shit up. I don't know.
Oh, we've seen him do it in the past. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what he's doing now.
I'd see a couple of Wagner brothers right here, though, trying to make a beeline on those guys. Austin in the 4, Andrew in the 44. And you got Ricky Fagone right here in the 10 truck behind him. He was the benefactor of that caution.
Got a car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there.
First side drop.
Fine.
He should actually have a couple lap pressure tires than those guys do in front of him.
Still there. The next car is car number 84. B license.
Ricky
The
did really
rating
good.
is
He was
1.0.
running real well here in the
B21.
Xfinity car last
Clear
night,
high.
Gracie.
Clear high.
Yeah, he was. I
Outside.
think he was good, if I'm not mistaken.
Still there. Still
Man,
there.
I'll tell you what, Keaton got around Chuck, but Chuck
Hold
is
your
not
line,
letting
still
him
there.
go for nothing. Neither is Richard Howell.
Hold your line. Clear high.
We're about ready to have 5 trucks up here, and any one of them could be leading it crazy. 30
Next guy ahead
laps
of
to
us is,
go
car
right
number
there in
30.
the
Okay,
line.
Yvonne. Your last time
That's going to
was
complete the race tonight.
30.70.
And these guys are starting to show that they want to go to the front now. If it wasn't go time 30 laps ago, it's go time for this 30, Gracie. This is a hard one to balance, though. I'm going to tell you that. I mean, I've been in this position more than a million times, Gracie. It's hard to manage because you want to get up there, but at the same time, you don't want to use your stuff up. You know what I mean? Because when you get down inside 10 to go, if you don't have nothing left, they're going to pounce on you. Even 5 to go. And that's the worst feeling in the world, man, when you're pushing and you get up there to first or second, right? And you're feeling pretty good, but you just use your stuff up getting it.
Yeah, I think I used my tires up.
Next thing you know, you start fading back, and
30.74.
then you're happy if you could just hold on to a top 5. You know what I mean?
I do. We've seen it happen a lot. Guys in the front happen to do really well, and then all of a sudden at the last couple laps, they end up losing it.
Yeah, this tire model's been real bad about it. And you see Chuck is staying right there with the 26, so he's studying. Man, they're about to go 3 wide back behind him.
Yeah, you got
The 44, 4, and 10. I told you that Ricky probably he's got a couple lap pressure tires. And that 10 truck might be starting to use those tires. He's able to hold to the inside of the 4 of Austin Wagner right here. Coming across the start-finish line, and Austin may have pulled in front of him a bit.
Okay, Yvonne.
Yeah, it
that
looks
lap
like
was a
Austin's going to get back to the
30.89.
bottom.
You've been real
Ricky
consistent
right
here.
there in
Great
that
job.
Ford 10 truck. He's going to hump his bumper. Look at that. Man, you ever seen a Ford logo that big in your face?
Go ahead,
Gracie?
Ivan.
I haven't.
Outside.
That was a pretty good
10-4.
camera
Thank you,
shot
buddy.
right there.
Clear up top.
That's good for 5 or 6 likes in the broadcast.
Yeah, man.
Just seeing that big Ford emblem like that. It's like we're going to do it again. If you didn't get it the first time, we're going to do it a second.
20. That lap was a 31.26.
What a great camera view right here. You can see just how close those guys are racing. Ricky going to look back to the inside of the Ford truck.
He's just going to blow past him.
It's a battle for the top 5, and you're right. I think the Ford, I'll be honest with you, the Ford probably got tired of his bumper getting ridden like that. He rode that thing hard,
The next
put
car
it
ahead
away
of us
wet,
is
Brazy,
car
and I
number
ain't even
84,
kidding.
B-class license, and the rating is 1.0. Okay, Yvonne, gap
26
to
Keith
the
Tripp
21
leading,
behind
but
is
he's
increasing.
still
It's
got
up to
Chuck Sweeting on his
0.94.
bumper. He's got the 31 of Richard Howland. And now Don't look in your mirror, Holland, because you got the 44 of Andrew Wagner. Who's going to win it? Well, 25 laps to go. It's still anybody's guess here. You're a Brandon Showers fan, though. Brandon's got this 23 truck right up here in the top 10. He's trying to hold off LZ Daly right there in that orange machine. That's a good battle. Brazy, do some commentating.
So I'm just kind of hopping around and looking at some other places here. You got, looks like 17 of Tommy Haynes battling up here in 17th spot, trying to catch up with some other guys. He's got Mike McCauley right behind him, though. And, they're trying to catch up, too. I'm trying to see who's up in front of them.
And I see Seth Steele in the 56 of John T. Wimbish up in front of them. And I don't think the 66 and 56 has figured out who wants that spot, Brazy.
No, I don't. I think they're battling up.
I think I'm way down. You're good, though. Appreciate it.
And getting up. You got quite the crew right there. There's a bunch of them all bottled up. What's going on, Mama Riddle?
Last lap was 31.36.
Well, hello, Mama Riddle. So McCauley told me, I told him, it wasn't looking good. We're getting this one going tonight. I said it.
Okay,
I don't have none of the stuff on this computer I need. I'm going to have to get all this stuff on. It was like 8:20, crazy, literally. So I had all this stuff to do, and you know that when you come in, I was working on it till the last second.
Sweating bullets like that guy from Airplane.
I wasn't sweating bullets because you're either going to make it work or you're not. I mean, that's just how it goes. You're either going to make it work or you're not. But the whole time I was thinking, man, I got to get this broadcast up for Mama Riddle. And I did it.
Ooh.
You did. And it's been a good broadcast.
We're going to find their driver right there. They're in the same house as this guy. That's the driver of the 3 truck, Mr. Hal Lane. He's sitting, I'm scoring him in 24th. I don't know where Brazy's got him.
I have him in 21st.
21st now. After timing and scoring updated to 21st. Actually 17th on mine. I know that's not accurate. Now 16th, so he's going to like my time in the score, and he just keeps going up.
I think some of these guys are going to want the points off of your system.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, it's putting some of these guys in the back up there, and some of the guys
in front is
back there.
Car number 00, and the rating is 3.7.
I can tell you Chuck Sweeting ain't going to like mine. He's in the car down low inside. Back here in 21st.
Still there.
Ooh.
You're clear inside.
They're not going to like that time in the score.
I don't think they're going to like those points.
I'm showing John Sanu as the leader. This is the most messed up thing I have ever seen in my life when it comes to this time in the score. It's
there.
Beautifully screwed.
I'll say one, high in one.
Oh, we got a yellow. Oh.
We got a caution.
I'm going to call blocking on that one. It's not 10 to go yet.
Alright, pits are closed. We're finishing our ice cream. Okay, pace car's out. Okay, single file behind number 97. Pace car speed is 59 miles per hour. Okay, Yvonne, pace car in, turn 2. You gotta catch up to the car ahead.
And I don't see nothing.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there either.
Pace car's coming into 3.
Okay, pits are open. Pace car, turn 3.
What was the caution for? 6 car. LZ Daly, driver of the
All right,
6.
the pace car's in
Where
turn
is
4.
he at on my screen? All right, I found him right there. So it says 6 car. We're gonna
leader's pitting now.
We're gonna see if we can break this. Looks like they might have been up to
Catch
speed
up the car.
here.
97.
So I don't know what happened to the 6.
Watch your speed. Pit in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that just looks
Turn
like
now.
he got behind the 23, and the 23 just
Lucky,
kind of
lucky dog
the back
coming
end
around.
broke loose.
Right front, 76%. Left front, 94%.
Yeah, I think I found it right here. He did. Oh, he might have helped the 23 figure it out. Brandon Showers there, driver of the 23, and I'm gonna try to get my
Okay,
try to
stay
get
behind
my
car number
cameras on that
84.
driver.
Catch up to car number
2.
84.
And then I'm gonna try to replay it, but
Okay,
that's
Yvonne. All right, the pace car's in. Turn 3.
At least our pit was a little bit better this round.
that it worked.
Pace car in 4.
So I can't tell if the 23 may have already been loose.
Pits are open.
Crazy.
Okay, stay behind 17. In the
Yeah,
inside
like
lane.
I say, from what it looks like,
Alright,
it looks like
lights are out.
LZ got up
Any
behind him. He
penalties
didn't
given for
touch
that?
him, but it just that 23 just looks like it broke
23
loose
took
when
it.
he got close.
It's almost like it took the air off a spoiler.
Yeah.
That's
Pace
crazy.
card.
Oh, Macaulay, we got.
Pits are closed.
Oh, wow.
Well, hi, Angel. Welcome to the stream tonight. All right, so I had to scratch my eyes right here. I'm pretty sure Michael McCauley's up in the front. Am I right, Bracy? Is that the 81 truck up there?
That is what I'm showing.
In what universe did that just happen in? I believe he's your leader. I think Michael McCauley is being scored as the race leader, Brazy, right here with 13 laps to go. Maybe a little strategy being played here? What do you think?
I mean, if it is, it's working in his favor.
He just got to keep it up there for about 12 green flag laps. It's one thing putting her up there under caution.
Pace
But
car's
man,
in.
you got to keep it up there, Brazy. Pace truck is in.
Hit it.
Put her down low.
And here we go, here we go. Back to green
Car
flag.
outside.
13, 12
Yeah,
laps
there.
to
He
go.
got too.
Yeah, he
Go
did get
there.
a nice jump, but Keaton Tripp's going to go after the
Go
four and
there.
take advantage
Clear
of
eye.
it. And Keaton can thank McCauley for the jump he got because it helped Keaton. And look at
Outside,
Chuck Sweeting.
outside.
He sees Keaton going to
Yellow's
the
out.
front, and Chuck don't want to waste no time getting back up there to him.
Gotta check up,
Pace car's
63.
out. Stay
That
single
did
file
not
behind
last
number
long at all,
56.
and I ain't even
Pits are
lying.
closed.
I don't know what happened, but
Allow car number 56 to pass. The pace speed is 74 miles per
Is
hour.
that the 17?
Okay, Yvonne. Pace card 2.
yes,
catch up to
it's
number
17, Tommy Haynes. We're going to back it up right here on the replay a couple of times, and we're going to see it right here.
All right, the pits are open.
The camera
Pace car's
changed
in
out.
turn 3.
Watching the 17 on the bottom of the track. They started wrecking in front of them. So the 21 was one of them. So we're going to try to figure that out again, and nope, that ain't going to work.
Hey Roy, can you have a look at my passenger side damage?
With
LZ Daly. LZ Daly's
I
on the
don't see
bumper
anything
here,
really.
so.
At least not whole side all the way up until I
60
get to
and
the front of your
86
truck, but
got
the
into
rest of it
each
was
other, and the 21 didn't have
10-4,
nowhere to go.
appreciate that.
So that's what happened. It was a 60 and 86. So I'm going to go find the 86 now on my camera. And he was sitting
Lucky dog high.
right on the inside wall here. So right here, watch the 60. Oh, the 60 got loose. Brazy, that's what happened. You see the 60 truck
got loose, bunched up, and then checked up, and then just chaos behind.
Yeah, you can see it right there. I mean, it literally, it got loose on the guy, and let me find it right. We're going to try this one more time right here. Right there, you can see it from the in-car. He got loose in the 21 of Brandon Showers just didn't have, or Randy Showers didn't have anywhere to go. Oh, we locked our timing and scoring up again. That's great. Perfect. At least we're under caution when we did it. We showed the replays, Brazy.
Okay, pit's still closed.
That's all that matters. We're going to fight through to the end of this thing. 10 more laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway with the Wicked Wednesday Amy Contracted Truck Series. Right here tonight, 130 lap race. We've been 120 laps into this thing.
Follow number
And I
6.
waited it out.
One more
We
to go.
fixed our timing and scoring again. So let's change our camera because we don't want to be on board. And let's get up to live timing and scoring, and let's get back to the front of the field. Your race
Okay.
Cause
leader,
of caution was the
26
60
feet
broke
tripping
loose
his
and
outside
checked up, and
81.
21 had nowhere to go.
That'll be none other than Macaulay Culkin, Michael McCullough. Restart third here tonight. Going to be 75 of Chuck Sweeting. And this is under 10 to go. So you can bet the gloves are off now.
Oh, here we go, boys and girls.
They're ready to battle it out. They're ready to do some fighting here.
This is going to be a slugfest for last, what is it, 9 to go, 8 to go.
Texas Motor Speedway. And that's a fact. The virtual Texas Motor
Hey, Brad, I got some damage, so I'm going to say pretty low.
Makes it virtually better.
I'm a couple laps down anyway, so no worry.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
That's
just
your
won't be able to make
shit.
the corners very well full speed.
All right, 26, 81, 75, 431, 44.
We leave that for Nation.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know what? If you had mentioned,
Where is he tonight?
Exactly. If you hadn't mentioned his name, I'd forget he even existed. He's abandoned us, literally. He helped do the overlays, and then that was it. I ain't heard from him again. Pace trucks in.
Green flag.
Clear up top.
Wait for it. We are back to green flag racing here at Texas Motor
E16.
Speedway.
Car down low.
Macaulay did not get going.
Still there.
No,
Macaulay
he did not. He did not have a good start
Hold
on
your
that.
line. Still
checked
there.
that outside lineup, and I thought the Ford
Hold your
truck was
line.
going to imprint the number 4 right on the back
You
of
are all
Macaulay's
clear
tailgate.
low. Outside.
That would have went a little more severe than a
Still there.
bumper hump.
Still there. Still there.
Look at the
Clear
75
up
of
top.
Chuck Sweeting. He don't want to let the 26 go. And I don't blame him, and we're going to go down to a battle now. Chuck is all over the back of that 26 car. Richard Holland sitting
Outside.
in third, and look at Chuck going to look to the outside
Line.
right here, Brazy.
You're all clear high.
And he's going to get a run. Look at that, down the straightaway. Chuck Sweeting in the 75 going to try to get around that race
Yeah, I
the
totally-
hard way.
Hold your line.
But down in 3 and 4, it ain't going to pay off. But look
Still
at
there.
that. Chuck tried to get him to open the door, but he wouldn't.
Still
He
there.
slammed it shut.
E13.
He said, not
Okay,
today,
he's on.
Chuck
Clear
Sweeting.
outside.
We got 7 to go. Richard Holland driving up behind him. Now Holland's got company on the outside. That's a 44 Andrew Wagner. Bracy, we got a race now, buddy.
Yes, we do.
6 laps to go. The gloves are off, and these guys are going to battle it out. 26, Keaton Tripp. He's getting haunted by the 75. Chuck Sweeting. Sweeting once again going to look to that outside.
29.70. That lap was a 29.77.
Squeeze that inside.
Richie Collins going to take advantage of it, but I don't know if he can hold on to it as Chuck's working the high side right here. I think the 75's just trying anything he can to get around this 26 car. He's got to figure out a way around him. If the guy's going to lock the bottom down, you either got to wreck him or try something else crazy. Holland, though, is going to pounce and take the spot. And now Richard Holland's going to go after the 26, and he's getting a hell of a push from the 44. And we got a caution.
And we got another caution.
Where to go?
Pace car's out. Stay single file behind number 66. Pits are still closed.
Let's see who's going to own this one.
That was 97.
Okay, you need to catch up to the car ahead here. Pace car speed
I'm a lot of
is
laps
58
down, so I'm
miles
gonna
per
take
hour.
that one.
Pace car
I'm checking
2.
up.
He was
And
great
I got in
out
the
on
back
my
of the
time
60
in
there.
I had to find him. Oh, yep, we broke it again.
10-4, thank you.
Son of a gun. What just happened? Come on, time and score. Well, we almost got it.
Man, you can't catch a break, Travis.
That's all good.
Okay, Yvonne,
I
pace
saw
car,
those guys
turn
wrecking,
3.
giving them
Okay,
room.
pits are open.
And then, yeah, it's all good.
It's my timing and scoring. Crazy. That's what's doing it.
All right, the pace car's in
What's
turn
up?
4.
My timing and scoring is what's causing all the problem.
Oh,
Pit 51.
If I go back to the replay, it jumps cameras back to scenic.
yeah.
Well, I feel like we're having a good showing tonight, huh? I mean, hell, we've been sitting in the 20th all night long. Now we up here in top 15. I'm pretty happy about this.
Trying to reopen them. Yeah,
Pits are closed.
I think we'll be able to pull a couple more
Dog
spots.
on the high side.
No, he disappears, and it switches the camera. That's what it is. So there's just some of these that I can't get the replay on.
It sounds like the broadcast's been having issues all night. Poor Vern. And if you haven't already, go check WFO Racing Network on YouTube. That is the broadcast that you were hearing. The announcers, Vern and Breezy.
I did not.
Yeah, there was a checkup in front of him. It looked like the recall. Who else is there?
Thank you for the follow, David.
All right, I see the
What? I
60
thought you were already following me.
right here.
Yeah, you got 323.
Well, thanks for
Yeah,
the
three
follow
was working the
again.
bottom, the 23 was to his outside.
All right, pits are closed.
And I don't know if the 3 might have bounced the apron, but I don't think that was the problem.
Okay, you got to catch up here.
Like I said before, we do this every week,
Oh, yeah,
Tuesdays
they
and
up a little
Wednesdays at
And it looked like
5:45
the
Pacific.
97 didn't
Next week we
anticipate it.
will have an
Maybe
off
the
week,
60 checked up a
so
little.
we will not be here.
Okay, stay
But
behind.
we will probably do
63.
some
We're
form
gonna
of
have to
racing,
vote
some
there.
form of something that
You didn't
day
have to race
to
it.
fill in the time. I do not know what's coming up next week for the track, so I can't tell you what we'll be racing, but we will be racing something. New account.
There you go,
Ah,
257.
gotcha.
Got it.
Well, I appreciate you
I
following,
thought that's
brother.
what she put the first time. If not, that's what
I hope
I
y'all are
think
entertained.
is the 257.
I know we don't have good races all the time over here,
So we're
but
2x2.
can't win
here.
them all.
We're going to have a, dare I say, a green-white checker, Bracy.
well, it ain't over yet.
That is what it's going to be.
It is not over yet.
Definitely going to be a green-white checker.
It's going to be a green-white checker,
Driver is somewhere
and we
over
have
there.
2 of them.
I don't know where.
So all hell can break loose, and probably will.
I'll throw the top 10 up though on your left.
So
right
Tay-Tay,
there.
get that clipper
Richard
ready.
Collins second,
Get them clippers. Because there's probably going to be some vehicles or trucks on the lids tonight.
Sweeting is third, yes.
I just feel like this is going to go bad. This will be our third restart on these tires too. So a total of about 10, 11 laps.
Alright, Peace goes in.
And back in 10th is at number 6.
Green's up. Okay.
Oh, we got a good start.
We can catch this car.
We got a good start.
And we're back at green flag racing, and it's not going to be for long on a green-white checker.
Got a car
And Chuck
outside.
is going to try to keep
I will read all the messages at the end.
Richard Holland back in third. Rick
We got to dig, baby, dig, big dig.
Look at the battle with the 44
Clear
Andrew
outside.
Wagner here.
Outside. Field there.
I think Chuck.
Sorry, Glenn.
Field there.
Yeah, it looked like
I had to bump him a little bit.
boost there or something.
You're all clear high.
White flag.
I don't
Left
know.
up.
Chuck's
P11.
bumper humping. That's all I know. Chuck looking to the outside, though. He gets up to him and he just puts it on the outside. White flag is out. Look at the run the 75 has. One thing I can tell you about Chuck Sweeting is he's going to race him clean. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Chuck sitting in second. Keith Tripp going to try to hold.
Nah, we didn't get a P10, y'all.
Chuck's going to try to get to the
Good
bottom.
win, Keith.
Not going to be there.
P11.
Now he's going to go to the top side.
Yep, good race, guys.
Clear high.
Chuck Sweeting.
Good
second,
win, man.
Richard Holland third, and what a finish. I
Okay,
think
win,
he
Keith.
won
That's the
if he
end of the
won
session.
Crazy.
Good stuff there at the end there, Seth and
just
Glenn.
a touch loose there, and I think that's what kind of cost it. I think he had a good run prior to that. He had a little bit of a breakage where on that last curve.
I shouldn't have stuck it in that hole, man, but I really wanted a top 10, y'all.
You
We're
okay,
gonna go
TJ?
back and take another look at it. What a good, what a really good finish. Yeah, he hit the apron a little
Don't
bit
speed,
when he was
box
trying
in.
to look to see if there was going to be an opening.
Alright, let's have a look-see at this little pass that we did on the 63.
76.
I thought it was pretty good. I didn't want to wreck him, but I had to bump him because he slowed me way up.
We got
Here we go.
interviews to do, so don't go away. We got interviews with these drivers here, with 3 of them anyway. And Richard Holland did us a favor.
The blue
tonight.
car right in front of us.
Third.
It'd be right up here in turn
But I
3
think
and
Keith
4.
was already down here in the room. I think Keith was waiting on us. I don't know.
Just a look. It was like a little net code.
They're eager to get up here tonight.
Well, I'm eager to get him up here because I stayed up too late last time. So. Let's do
Some
that.
good racing though.
Keaton Tripp.
Took a P11.
How you
How's it
doing,
going?
buddy? We got you up here in the broadcast booth with Vernon Brazy, and man, I'll tell you what, you had to fend off some pressure from that. From a couple
Dude,
of
these
cars
are
behind you. Tell us about
these
that
guys is irate. I don't know if you see this,
Yeah,
but
I
that says
do,
5K,
as long as I can hold that
4.1K,
inside, not let 'em get under me,
3.4K.
I was gonna
This
be
is a
good,
better
so
talent pool in
try
here,
my
brother.
best to dodge their air or their draft.
Way better talent pool.
Seem to hold them off pretty good.
Alright,
So
let's hear what these guys got to
It
say.
looked like it worked out for you. Were you happy to see that last caution, or could you have done without it? Tell us about that.
I don't know honestly. To be, I was not happy when the caution came. Pulling away and had it locked up, because once these trucks get fresh tires, it's equal ball game for a 10-lap run, and I knew it was gonna be hard for me to hold everyone off there, but we got her done. So.
Well, you definitely did that, Keaton. Looked like your teammates were having a good night tonight too, and you guys were able to do a lot of battling earlier in the race, and you were able to battle the teammates a lot earlier in the race. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we were battling hard there to just get that control up there in the clean air, and yeah, we were racing our dicks off up there. It was pretty fun. It was a fun race tonight, that's for sure. And yeah, I just want to thank them for racing clean, and we all raced clean tonight up front. So
Yeah, these guys are tough,
yeah, you
David.
did, especially there at the end.
It's good, though.
I was telling Brazy that, there's so many opportunities for a guy to throw a nose in somewhere where it didn't belong or anything, but you guys kept it clean all the way to the checkered flag.
Yeah. Yeah, Chuck probably could have gotten me there at the last turn. He kind of looked like he wanted to
I've
try
went
the
down a lot.
crossover, but
I've
I was
gotten
not
beaten.
gonna give up that inside. So that could have been a wreck there, but he kept it clean, and we both finished 1-2, so it worked out.
Well, Keaton, you got anyone you want to thank while we got you up here in the booth, buddy?
I want to thank you guys. I like seeing you in the booth here right now. It's pretty fun. Brings back memories from 4 years ago, getting interviewed from you, and my teammates, parents and friends watching at home, and yeah, just thank you guys for putting these on every week. It's a blast. My teammates are destroying my truck right now.
Well, congratulations on the win, Keaton. Go down there and celebrate it with them and enjoy it, buddy.
Yep, thank you guys.
All right, that was Keaton Tripp. Who do we got next? Chuck Sweeting?
All right. Next, Chuck Sweeting.
All right, I'm going to give you this one, Brazy.
All right, Chuck Sweeting, you got a copy.
Hey, man, how's it going?
It's going good, but hey, not as good as you're doing in second place here.
It looks like it's my week to finish second, but hey, I'll take it. It's not too bad.
Well, why don't you take us through those last probably 10 laps, because you guys were battling. You guys kind of switching around between 1, 2, and 5. I think we had Mike McCulley up there leading a couple laps, and it all kind of switched back around, and then you guys got in front and switched back around again. And
well, on fresh tires we're all pretty equal, so you're playing the drafting game, and you could get quite a big run on somebody, so they kind of really had to block you to keep you from getting to the inside, because the track's pretty bottom dominant, unfortunately, like most iRacing tracks. But it was a lot of fun. We kept it clean. I don't think I had any contact the whole race, and good job to Keaton. He did what he had to do to win, and he was clean about it, and he never put a wheel wrong. That late caution with like 15 to go, he was already starting to pull away from me, so it was his it was in the bag for him until that, and then he was able to hang on, so I'm glad he got that. And yeah, it was fun racing there with Richard at the end. It's like old times, like we've been doing for a couple of years now, so a lot of fun.
Now, and you guys had that. A lot of guys were going in for green lap caution or green lap pits, and then the caution came out. Did that affect you in any way on that?
Well, Richard and I were both on pit road when that happened, and I didn't know if we were going to be a lap down, have to take the wave around or what, and it ended up being me leading, so it worked out perfect, I guess. But yeah, it was kind of an odd time for it to happen.
Well, it was a great race. You got second place. Is there anybody you would like to thank for tonight's P2?
Just thanks to Michael and Vern and everybody for all the hard work they do every week, and just appreciate all the good racing. I mean, another great race tonight from Texas, and we'll just keep doing it all season long. Such a great league, and really appreciate running in it. It's always fun when you find a good group of guys and you can stick with it season after season like this. So yeah, appreciate all of them.
And like I say, it's not the P1, but the points are right there, and
DoorDash.
at the end of the season, the points
How would you? Come
can
on
be
now.
what matters. So
how would you sponsor?
Yeah,
DoorDash.
I had eye surgery last.
Because you work there.
Last
Come
week,
on,
and
man.
I
They ain't giving you no
rubber
rubber or grub. Get out
I
of
about
here.
took Michael out toward the end, and I finally decided to park it. If it hadn't been for that DNF,
You might as well pay the big old dog turd, goat turd, rabbit turd,
we'll come
something
back
like
this week
that.
with a good finish. So we'll just try to be consistent the rest of the year. This league has gotten very, very competitive. So it's a lot of fun, and it's really difficult at times. So
how long has it been since you raced?
So.
Well, all right. Well, congratulations on a great race and second place.
Well, you still own all the
You
content,
have
right?
yourself a good night, sir.
You too, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep, congrats, Chuck.
Thanks, Mark.
That's Chuck Sweeting right there, second place. Brazy.
Oh yeah.
Good run for that
Whatever
fella
pays the
tonight.
bills.
Yes, it was. And that's going to leave us with this guy right here.
Richard Holland.
Mr. Richard Holland.
Hey, how's it going?
You got double trouble in the booth. Man, and I'm looking at the votes again, but you're in the booth because you earned it with a top 3 tonight, Richard. But what is going on with Amy Nation just pulling the 31 up here again?
I tell you, they're pretty awesome, man. They're like I said last night. They're an unbelievable support system.
Wow.
I'll tell you that.
That's a long time.
No, they're great. They really are. It's they're second to none. I'm telling you, as far as support and showing up, watching the races, rooting for you, supporting you. You know, just being a voice and just in the background, you know they're there watching, and it's really unbelievable. We appreciate it so much, guys. Amy Nation, hell yeah, keep them coming.
Yeah, that's right. Tell us about your racing, though. Did you have anything for those first 2 guys?
I didn't have anything for Keaton. I don't know what the hell he was doing. We were driving the hell out of it that second run restart there, and Keaton was still able to drive away. I don't know. He was really good on the short run, really good on the long run. You just couldn't. But he's always been good here. Like, I don't know what he does here, but I've raced him several times here at this new Texas track, and he's always gotten the best of me. I know that. He's always had that something extra that he can just keep it out front and keep it flat-footed, and he drives it. I mean, I was burning the right rear off it tonight if I was in it too much, but he was in the gas, and he was able to hang on to it. I don't know how he was doing it, but I didn't have anything for him. And Chuck was really fast right there at the end. I think he saved his stuff all night, kind of slowly did his Chuck thing, worked his way up there, and then he was driving the hell out of it. But I don't know. I mean, it's so few laps, and everybody's driving it so hard. And this truck, you really were, for several laps, you were really able to drive the hell out of it. I mean, you could drive it really hard, and as you know, when you can drive it that hard, it's really hard to pass.
It's anybody's race at that point.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would say no, because I at one point I kind of tried to save my stuff, thinking maybe Keaton would burn his up, and he didn't. So no, I didn't. I'm happy to finish third, especially with those last couple restarts. I didn't know what was going to happen there. I knew people had tires, and the aggression comes out when you restart with less than 10 to go a couple times.
You're absolutely right, and that's what ends up with green-white checkers.
Yep. So we're happy to finish third again tonight. We'll take 2 third-place finishes, and we'll be happy with it.
Well, I'm happy that you're happy with that, Richard, but I mean, you have to be just as excited, though, about the driver of the day back-to-back.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I mean, Amy Nation is an unbelievable support system. I mean, they come out, and I've never had anything like that, when, racing for Hal's team, and, them guys being there every single week and showing up, and they, like I said, they watch the races, they comment, they're unbelievable, how much they support us and how much they show up, and words can't really describe how much we appreciate it.
Well, it helps us a ton because it gets our watch hours up on YouTube, so I appreciate the heck out of it too. I ain't gonna lie,
man, I'll tell you,
it's a win-win all the way around. It really is.
That's right. Yeah, no, they're amazing. They really are. Like I just said, your words don't describe it. They're pretty awesome support.
Well, that's awesome, man. You have anyone besides the Amy Nation you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, just them. Want to thank you guys, and for doing the broadcast. Gives us something to watch, and we love it. You guys do an awesome job. I watched the race from last night, and you were a little rusty, Vern, but you did a hell of a job. I don't care what you say. So, No, I just, you guys putting on the show, everything. It's just, giving us a place to race. This has become so competitive. I mean, it's one of the top 3 most competitive leagues I think I've run in a long time. So,
it
just
has definitely gotten that way.
It's crazy. It really is.
But it makes for awesome racing, and that makes it a lot more fun, I think.
It's
agree.
been really, really good racing. You got that right. Yeah, it's been fun. But yeah, I want to thank the drivers. I mean, again, like just kind of talking about that, with the drivers and everything. Without them showing up and putting on the performance and being, as good a drivers and as consistent and everything as everybody is, it wouldn't be as fun. So, got to thank my teammates, Hal, Ricky. I don't know. I'm pretty happy to get out of here with a 3rd place finish again. So, what do we have next week? Oh, actually, we have a week off, but then we have to race Vegas in the truck, right?
I get a break. But we're racing Vegas in the truck. That's exactly right.
Yeah, Wednesday. That's right.
Wednesday is, oh, man.
You get one night off.
Okay. So, I was wrong.
Or is that when we're racing them, or we're doing it Wednesday night?
We have Tuesday off, but we have Wednesday of next week, and we'll be at Vegas.
Richard Holland, congratulations. So 2 nights in a row, a top 3 at Texas. Nothing to not celebrate, man. It's a good weekend.
Yep, we'll take it. Good points weekend. Good points week.
That's right. Good points weekend. I got to do the points, so. I think it's about time for hit the like button. I worked hard in here tonight. Brazy had to help me.
Absolutely.
He was moral support
that.
with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He was moral support. Every time I hit the timing screen and it wouldn't go back to a car past 10th, and then I would say, well, he's riding in 17th, and Brazy's like, no, he's in 21st.
Yeah, well, without Nation here, you got to have someone keeping you straight, Vern.
I guess Brazy, he has to know that's a full-time job, and it's probably why Nation's not here no more, to be honest with you.
I can tell you right now, it doesn't pay good. It doesn't pay well at all.
The pay's not good. There's no benefits whatsoever. So
None.
If you go insane, it's all on you. Andy Starcher, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in the stream here. If you're still there, I know you put that a while ago, but we had interviews going on, so can't say a word.
And I can confirm that the truck is April 16th.
Oh, he's still there. He says I'm good. That's good to hear, buddy. April.
So Vegas will be next week, Wednesday.
It's next Wednesday.
Vegas is next Wednesday.
Yeah, I clicked the calendar, but that ain't opening either. I don't even want to pretend where it opened up at it if it did. I'm not even going to look for it, Brazy. You know the problem, Richard?
What's that?
All right, so the issue is, since I broadcast before to now, iRacing has forced the UI on all of us, right? So we can't use the web interface at all no more.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
They have literally, I don't know if you've noticed your CPU usage on your computer go way up lately.
I have, yeah.
Thank iRacing for that.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know if they're stacking updates and they're not optimizing it well, or what is happening, but iRacing is just eating up our CPUs now.
So that makes it difficult for broadcasting and things like that,
does.
I would imagine.
Yes, because when you got overlays running on top of it, timing screens, and then you've got OBS to record it and send it to YouTube, you have to have, I probably need about 20 cores right now on my processor.
Ugh.
So I think that's what's going on. I mean, that's my thought behind it, but I believe a lot of it has to, if you think back, before they forced the UI on us, we could literally run it on a quad core.
Yeah.
And probably a fast enough dual core.
That's crazy.
So iRacing's really stepped it up, but if you look at the graphics, and them sunsets,
oh my God,
that could have a lot to do with it, Richard.
Yeah.
Holland. That's probably why it looks the way it does.
I was glad to see that sun go down tonight. I know that.
Hell yeah.
That's my take on it. I mean, that's just my take on it all. I think that's probably what I'm fighting more than anything. But gosh, you got to love the eye candy. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And then
That's what draws them in. That's what you like to see, when you're watching it, for sure.
When DMS took over originally, my broadcast rig was on its way out.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep.
And sadly, it's been long gone since then.
Yeah.
So last night I tried it on a different computer that I used for work, and that failed. Tonight I tried it on my old iRacing rig, and it's not even close. It's not going to do it either. So I'm going to try to put something together before we get back to our broadcast next week, but we'll see.
That's crazy.
We'll see what happens. But that's going to do it for the broadcast. I want to thank all of you. Andy Starcher, I appreciate it, and he's telling me to knock some dust off the wallet, and he might be right. Yeah, I probably need me one of them 9950 X3Ds. Actually, do you know what I use for these are workstation processors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you can pile more cores on them.
I gotcha.
This takes cores. It literally does. It just takes CPU cores. So I don't know. We'll see what'll happen. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. Make sure that you hit that like button. I'm telling you. And you can put a comment, because I seen a comment from last night, and I laughed my ass off today when I seen it. He said go back to, I think it was like 5018 on the broadcast, and it was, son of a bitch, who did that? So with that, that's going to do it for the broadcast. I got points and stuff to do. We'll catch you next Wednesday night. And where are we racing at? Las Vegas?
Yep.
Racing at Vegas next Wednesday night. So we'll catch you then. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. Yeah, that's going to do it for us, too. Like you said, we'll see you next week, Wednesday. We'll go live 5:45 Pacific Standard Time. And we will catch y'all in the next one. Dave, don't work too hard. Be safe. And I'll catch you next time, brother. And Tay-Tay, thanks for the moderation of the channel tonight, helping kick all the robots out. I do appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Peace.